Let's explore North America. These 2 pages, boys and girls, we have read over and over again in the books that we have read on Epic, so I'm not going to reread them, talking about the water and land on Earth. If you would like to reread them, you can pause and do so before we go to the next page. Welcome to North America. This book is about the continent of North America. There are 24 countries in North America. Each country has a boundary called a border. One country ends and another country begins at a border. A country also has a government. A government is a group of people who rule a country. Directions on Earth. Boys and girls, we have read this multiple times as well, so I am not going to reread it. I am just going to say that all of North America is in the northern hemisphere. Climate on North America. Climate is the weather that an area has had for a long period of time. Climate includes the temperature and the amount of rain and wind an area receives. Cold or hot. The northern parts of North America are far from the equator. In northern areas, the climate is cold, windy, and snowy all year long. The southern parts of North America are close to the equator. In most southern areas, the climate is hot and rainy year-round. Receiving rain. Some parts of North America receive a lot of rain or snow each year. Other parts of North America get almost no rain or snow each year. Tall land. There are many mountains in North America. A mountain is a tall area of land. Mountains are a kind of land form. Landforms are different shapes on Earth's surface. All in a line. There are mountain ranges in North America. A mountain range is a group of mountains in a line. The Rocky Mountains form a mountain range in the western part of North America. Volcanoes. There are volcanoes throughout North America. A volcano is a mountain that has an opening at the top. Hot liquid rock called lava sometimes erupts out of the opening. To erupt means to explode. Ash and gases also erupt out of the opening. There are active volcanoes in the United States. An active volcano is a volcano that has recently erupted. The waters of North America. North America has oceans along all of its coasts. A coast is the area of land that is near an ocean. The northern coast of North America is near the Arctic Ocean. The eastern coast is near the Atlantic Ocean. The western coast is near the Pacific Ocean. Rippling rivers and large lakes. There are hundreds of rivers and lakes in North America. The Mississippi River and the Missouri River are 2 of the largest rivers in North America. In the eastern part of the continent, there is a group of 5 large lakes. These lakes are called the Great Lakes. The Great Lakes are Lake Huron, Lake Ontario, Lake Michigan, Lake Erie, and Lake Superior. Fast fact. The first letter of each of the Great Lakes makes up the word homes. Name the lakes without looking. That's tough. Are you going to take on the challenge? Frozen land. In the northern part of North America, there is a large area of frozen land. The frozen land is called the tundra. There are no trees on the tundra. The weather is very cold and windy. Winter lasts almost the entire year. The weather becomes warm for only a few weeks in summer. Some small plants grow on the tundra during summer. Tundra animals. Animals such as a musk oxen, Arctic foxes, and snowy owls live in the tundra. Musk oxen and Arctic foxes have thick layers of fur covering their bodies. Snowy owls have warm feathers. Fur and feathers keep these animals warm in the cold weather. Many trees. There are forests in North America. Forests are areas where many trees grow. Coniferous trees and broadleaf trees grow in North America forests. Coniferous trees have cones and needle-shaped leaves. Broadleaves have a wide, flat leaf. In many forests, there are only coniferous trees. Some forests have only broadleaf trees. Other forests have both kinds. What lives in the forest? Other plants, such as ferns and mosses and shrubs, also grow in forests. Thousands of different animals live in North American forests. There are huge moose and tiny insects. Other forest animals include deer, wolves, porcupines, and rabbits. Covered in grasses. There are grasslands in the middle of North America. These grasslands are called prairies. Prairies are large areas of flat land. Many kinds of grasses grow there. Some shrubs and a few types of trees also grow on prairies. The prairies stretch from the southern part of Canada to the southern part of the United States. Tall, short, and mixed. There are 3 different types of prairies in North America. There are tall grass prairies, short grass prairies, and mixed grass prairies. In tall grass prairies, grasses can grow to be over 5 feet tall. In short grass prairies, grasses grow to only be about 2 feet high. Both tall grass and short grass grow in mixed grass prairies. Hot deserts. There are deserts in North America. Deserts are very hot, dry areas. Deserts receive less than 10 inches of rain each year. The Sonoran Desert, the Mojave Desert, and the Chihuahuan Desert are 3 deserts in North America. Here's a definition and a description of the Sonoran Desert. City life. Over 500 million people live in North America. Most people in North America live in urban areas. Urban areas are cities and towns. Toronto, Mexico City, and New York City are the 3 largest cities in North America. Over 5 million people live in Toronto. Over 18 million people live in Mexico City. Over 15 million people live in New York City. Wow, that's a lot of people in one city. In the country. Some people in North America live in rural areas. A rural area is a place in the countryside outside a city or a town. There are huge farms in rural areas in Canada and the United States. The picture shows cows that live on a large farm called a ranch. People breed and raise cows on the ranch, and the cows are used for their milk and their meat. Rural Central America. The southernmost part of North America is called Central America. Central America is made up of Guatemala, Belize, Honduras, El Salvador, Nicaragua, Costa Rica, and Panama. There are many rural areas in Central America. Some of people who live in these areas work on coffee, sugarcane, or banana plantations. There are very few schools or businesses in rural areas, so many people have no jobs. Without jobs, it is hard for people to feed their families or find good places to live. Materials for sale. People in North America sell materials that are found in nature. They sell the materials to make money. The material that people sell include oil, timber, wheat, and corn. Timber is wood that is cut and prepared so people can use it to build things. Oil and timber are found in the United States, Canada, and Central America. Wheat and corn grow mainly in the United States and Canada. Metal materials. Nickel, copper, silver, and gold are the other natural materials found in North America. There are types of metals. People dig these metals out of mines. A mine is a large hole that is dug into the ground. People use the metals to make many things, such as jewelry and coins. Sights to see. There are many beautiful places to see and interesting things to do in North America. These pages show a few of North America's spectacular sights. And I'll let you read about the Mayan pyramids, Niagara Falls, and Hawaii. All right, boys and girls, we are finished with that book. I hope that you enjoyed it. And I hope that you were able to find many facts that were interesting about North America.